When you think of a Division I volleyball athlete, most people imagine a tall, muscular, athletic person, but it takes all different sizes of student athletes to make up a strong team. The 11th ranked UNI volleyball team has been getting some huge contributions this year from 5', 6" junior libero Candice Burke. She doesn't spike the ball over the net, but she is a big reason why the Panthers have a fluid offensive attack. Brad Wells has the story.
The volleyball team's back row defense had a huge task coming into this season. Replace two senior defenders in Chelsea Saunders and Missouri Valley Conference record holder for digs, Ellie Blankenship. The person in charge of locking down the back row defense is Waterloo East graduate Candice Burke.
Anytime you lose two players like Chelsea and Ellie, and two players that have been, taking control of a certain part of your game for that many years, you're obviously going to have the void.
We're for sure still defensively strong. I mean, it's going to be different players out there, but I feel like they left, we had such an a mental attitude toward defensively and a strong one. We're out there to play into big balls.
The biggest thing is understanding, Candice was a part of that great defense, and knowing that, we can still have that great defense. Will it be different? Yes. Will it take time? Yes. Because you're taking two spots out that have been there for 4 years.
The amount of time it took for Candice and the rest of the back row D to find their own rhythm was remarkably quick, and Candice is leading the way. She was named the MVC Defensive Player of the Week on back-to-back weeks in September. It included a new career high in digs, totaling 30 in the match against Evansville, proving that she's a strong force in the Panthers' back row.
Just, I think for her it's more just getting to know the people around her and feeling comfortable, allowing them to do certain things while she's responsible for other things, and just continuing to have that confidence in the passing game.
Candice she's everywhere, and you think the ball's down and she comes out of nowhere and she gets it up, and she always has that extra fight in her, and she's fun to play around, and it's exciting.
Listed at just 5 feet 6 inches, Candice doesn't have the luxury of a big wingspan to reach for those balls not hit directly at her. To continue to have success at the Division I level, Candice makes up for her smaller reach with her lightning quick speed.
She is doing so good this year. Her digging is just amazing because she's so quick. She just, all of a sudden, it's like there.
She's one of the fastest on-court athletes that we've ever had. Just, from A to B can get there like that. She's one of the best pocketers covering our hitter that we've ever had.
While Candice has always had the physical ability to be a top defender in the Missouri Valley Conference, this season she's taken her game to another level as she's more focused in the film room preparing for each opponent.
Go further than just knowing the skills. It's knowing what the other person is going to do on the other side of the net.
Candice, I think, from day one has just grown a lot in her confidence. She's always been a great player. I think just was really successful in high school. You come to college and now we're asking her to do 100 different things that are different, even though she was successful doing it a certain way.
So far this season, Candice is one of the top dig leaders in the conference with over 300 through just 20 games. She's a top serving threat for the Panthers, totaling 11 service aces. And while the Panther volleyball team was forced to replace two defenders that locked down the back row defense for so long, they found great leadership from a new force in the back row, libero Candice Burke.